this is not my highlighter in actual sweat because it is like 80 degrees in here with the wood stove on and then 2 studio lights and then a light up here. And if I just look like a hot mess and I try not to move a lot, that's why, because I'm pretty sure I have sweat through my 2 layers of deodorant. I know that's just nasty, but it's real life. Hello beautiful people of the internet, and welcome back to my channel. Everybody wants to know secrets, right? Everybody wants to know how everybody edits. And I'm about to reveal to you guys exactly how I edit my photos. First things first, welcome to my channel. If you are new, virtual hug. I can't actually get into the camera because it's on a tripod, which is why it's kind of shaky. Because it's actually on my bed, because for the angle that I want, I'm that picky about my stuff. I want it this way. And so if the video is a little bit shaky, that is why. But if you're not new, welcome back, lovely peaches. Let's get straight to the point. You guys want to know how I edit my Instagram photos because you saw the before and after that I had on my thumbnail and you were like, girl, yes. Before we start this video, make sure that you guys are subscribed. Just hit that red button down below here and then make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. It lets your girl know that, I don't know, you like me, you like my videos, you like my channel, you like pizza, you like tacos, you like adventurous road trips where you end up buying everything from the gas station that makes you look like an unsupervised 6-year-old with $100. Yes, that's my channel. So I'm going to show you guys the apps that I use to edit, and I'm also going to take you guys along on my actual phone and show you guys how I edit them and in the apps that I edit them and all of that. So you guys are going to get the full inside scoop of how I edit my photos for Instagram. With that said, let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is open up Facetune. So this is the photo that I'm going to be editing right here. Now you guys can pay for Facetune, but I personally have the free version, so you can only do so many things, but basically everything that I'm doing here is part of the free version, so you guys can do that. So first up, I'm just going to take the whiten tool and kind of whiten anything in here. So for example, this little blanket right here, which is actually a sweater, but let's be honest, you can make anything look good on Instagram, which you guys wouldn't have known unless I told you. So you guys can see the before and after here. I just kind of whitened up a little bit of the closet door in that blanket. And then I'm going to go in here and just make the legs on this chair a little bit darker because I want there to be a little bit more of a contrast, because eventually I'm going to go in and make this floor darker. And it's really nice, so if you just go in with like the skin, you can do tone or the paint tool, which are all free and included in the free version of the app. But it's really nice if you guys have anything that's like kind of washed out. You guys can see the before and after here. It's a really nice tool, so if you guys want to add a little bit more extra color. So right here you guys can see I'm just trying to add a little bit more depth to the photo, so I'm darkening all of the hardwood floor right here. For me, editing on my iPhone is just a lot easier than editing on my laptop, depending on where I'm going to be posting. If it's product photos, obviously I'm going to open up my actual big like laptop to edit them, but you guys can see the before and after here. Like, it does a pretty good job in this little app. So next up, I'm just going to go to these boots right here and add some details, which I realize right now you guys can't see very much, but if you see in the photo itself, once I post it, you'll be able to see a lot more details once you zoom in, which is great. If I have like a selfie or anything, I always add it to like my eyes, my lips, my hair. If I have like a sweater on or zippers or something fun, I'll add it to that, which is just a really good tool that I like to use on almost anything. It just adds a little bit more of a pop to whatever you're posting. And then this is the before and after of the photo, as you guys can see. Kind of super easy edits, basically. Not kind of, they totally are. So next up, I'm just going to open it up into Visco. I don't know what you guys call it, VSCO, Visco. I call it Visco. I'm going to go in with my favorite filter, which is A6. And I'm going to just do a little bit here because I want to add just a little bit more color and pop to it. Contrast, I think I'm just going to leave it here because I actually quite like it. I don't want it to get too dark in there. Exposure, I think I'm going to go down a little bit just because I want it to be a little bit more moodier. So save that. And then of course I always go over to sharpen and add a little bit of sharpen to each photo because you know it's going to get blurry on the Instagram. And next up, favorite thing ever is the vignette. If I am hopefully saying that right, I hope it's vignette. But I always add that just so you can kind of like get drawn into the photo to the middle of it. I like to do that if there's a lot going on in the photo or there's a lot around the edges. And then I just adjusted the skin tone a little bit. So once that's done, I'm just going to save it to my camera roll right here, and you guys can see the before and after right here. So basically just some super easy edits just to add a little bit of a pop. So as far as apps that I use, I have Visco, which I showed you guys. Basically this one I use for almost all of my photos, depending on if I want to put a filter. And then Facetune, as you guys know, all of these are free, by the way, just so you guys know. But Facetune also has a lot of things, so if you're wanting to retouch a photo, which I love the most, especially the little retouch thing right here, where you can whiten and smooth and add details and glow and matte and conceal and all of that. It's just an overall great app for that. You guys can see some of the stuff was VIP, but most of it's free. And then this is Planoly. I use that to plan out my Instagram, so I'm going to delete this photo right here since I already posted it on my Instagram. But it basically lets you organize your feed so you can see what it'll look like when you actually post. And then I have Color Story, which is a great app. It's kind of like Visco, but a little bit different.
but it's got filters mostly. That's what I use it for. So for this one, I'm just gonna add like a little bit of, I think I have one of my favorites, which is Light Bright, which I'm not gonna add that much to, you know, but you guys can see how it will just add a little bit of light to your photo. And then YouCam Perfect, I used to use this instead of Facetune to whiten stuff, but recently I've just been using it for one of the tools, which is removal. But you guys can see here, there's tons of free stuff that you guys can use there if you don't want to get Facetune, or if you somehow can't get Facetune. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to, but if you can't. So this is my favorite part of using this app. It's like the removal tool. So there's a bunch of scratches on the floor right here you guys can see, and it'll fill it. It's basically like a clone tool, but that's what I use this app for mainly, just to fill in any spots in my photos.
So that is going to be it. Hopefully you guys learned some new tips and tricks, or I don't know, maybe you were just really nosy and you wanted to know, and now you know, and you're like, wow, you're really not that special, but your photos are pretty good. Thank you very much. But seriously, hopefully you guys found a little bit of this helpful. I'm sure a lot of people like do these tutorials and they use somewhat of the same apps, which are, I mean, they're the apps that I use too, so I can't help it. I can't just like make a brand new tutorial, but I thought I'd put my own spin and twist on it because nobody else has a feed like mine. It is, you know, not like saying like I am the only person with a feed like mine, but you know, everybody's got their own style and filters and, you know, whatever they include in their photos and brands and logos and all that. So thought I would give you guys, you know, my version of how I edit my Instagram photos. Again, if you guys like it, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you guys have video requests, let me know. Literally, I have nothing but time. So if there's a certain video you guys want to see, just let me know down below in the comments. So that's going to be it for me today, beautiful people. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And I just really wanted Diet Coke and some Dove dark chocolate. So I'm out of here. Also, thank you for watching.